actually don't think most people resist suffering. I think most people live there until you start doing the work. And then when you start doing the work, then you want the suffering to end. You want it to be finite. You're like, well, tell me what the steps I have to take to make this go away. And it's like, and then when we start doing the work, and like I've talked about this before, like when you're actually in the work of like that actual transformational moment, there is no ease of that suffering because there's nothing known. And so it's just, there's like this place of like absolutely a new kind of suffering, and that gets tempting then to go back into the suffering that we know and that we live in and that we choose. And that sounds like a dick thing to say, but we at some, I mean, we do choose to just stay there because it's comfortable and known and easy. And it's like I can predict what's going to happen in this room. And I'm comfortable there. I know how to navigate it. It's easy. Sucks, hurts, but it's fine. I'm fine. And then when we get into that transition state, it's like, whoa, I'm in uncharted territory. I don't know how to navigate this, and I'm terrified, and I would like to just go back to said suffering that is easy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. May I put it in really vulgar terms?
Yeah.
If you sit in a pile of your own shit, over time, the shit warms up and everything is warm, cozy, and it's taken the shape of you. And so you just sit in it because it's comfortable. When you stand up and you feel the wind on your butt cheeks, you start to feel uncomfortable. And you kind of are tempted to sit right back down in the pile of your old shit that you've been sitting in. Because this is way less comfortable to start walking with it and then doing something about it, right? The distance between the pile of shit and maybe like the shower, it's going to be an uncomfortable walk to feel that shame, to realize what you've been sitting in all this time. And it's cold and you're seen and yuck. So let's not look at it and let's sit back down in our own shit and change nothing.
I can't tell you how much I love that metaphor. It's such a great one. And then not only that, now all of a sudden people get to take a look at our back and see that there's shit all over it too.
Yeah.
So that puts us in that I need to be seen a certain way. So this is not cool. I can't let people see that I have shit on my back.
Yeah, like let's walk backwards and sit right back down. Well, that's what Michelle is talking about. People living in, like, do people live in pain or resist? And I would say it's both. It's one and the same. When you deflect and distract yourself from the things that are uncomfortable, you are choosing to reside in the pain.